Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I'm gonna review a McCafe. This is cinnamon streusel coffee cake. That'll be interesting. Naturally and artificially flavored coffee. Seems kind of fancy for McDonald's to put out. I don't know if this is one that they provide at the McDonald's, fast food chains, or if it's something that you have to order special, or cinnamon streusel coffee cake. I'm really curious about that. Okay, so let's see, how much water do I want to use for this? Oh my gosh, man, sorry. Sinus is getting me this morning. Maybe this coffee will cure me. Okay. This little this little K-cup machine takes about 3 minutes to brew. Oh man. This is the time it takes to heat up the element inside, and then the element has to heat up the water before it shoots it down, because there's not a little hot plate down here, that heats it up. Those of you that aren't familiar with K-cup machines. I'm not no wizard about these things either. I'm still pretty new at them. This little machine here cost me $47, McEspresso. So far I've been pretty pleased with its performance. Not pleased with the company though. They're unreachable. They won't answer emails, Facebook messages, phone calls. I was trying to find out about the little separate filter that would go in here to do grounds instead of the K-cups themselves. Can't find out anything. The website, you try to go to it, they want a password or something. So you try to go make up a password to get in there. You can't figure it out. I don't know. It's weird. Oh man, that smells really good. Wow. Man, that smells good. There is a coffee cake characteristic in there. And there is a little cinnamon streusel aroma going on too. Alright, let's set this out of the way. Yeah, it smells really good, and just like what I said, coffee cake, kind of a characteristic in there, and you get the cinnamon streusel. Yeah, it smells good. Has a nice sweet aroma. The appearance is light to medium roast, maybe. It doesn't tell the roast on here. Sometimes it looks light to medium, but then it has a more dark kind of taste to it. So let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a light to medium roast on it. It's got that roasty bitterness on the back end. It's not huge, but it's close to a medium. It just looks light in appearance. It's wanting to kind of put off that kind of a sweet kind of taste, to the effect that it could have a little caramelization in there. The aromas, I think I pretty much covered that. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I got a little cheat sheet that I made up off of the internet of different aromas and flavors that you would get, because when I first started reviewing coffees, I didn't really know what I was tasting exactly, but now that I kind of put a word to it, it's easier for me to pick it up. So a little nuttiness on the taste, a little on the aroma. So let's focus more on the flavors here. You got like a low acidity, maybe a little almond flavor in there. Maybe a little caramel. And these aren't, you know, so much like a sweet flavor, these, because coffee naturally to me is not sweet, but there's that kind of a beginning of a characteristic of that flavor. If it had something sweet added to it, it would finish it, and then you would, a lot of times what I do is I get it after I've added like a sweet kind of a creamer. So yeah, that's about it. Maybe a little vanilla. So should we add a little bit of something to it? Let's add a little bit of the regular creamer. Not a whole lot, because I don't want to lose what I'm getting. First off, am I getting coffee cake or cinnamon streusel? Let's cover that. There might be a little bitter cinnamon, but no, I'm not getting like a coffee cake so much. That's about it. But like I said, sometimes when you add like a creamer of some kind, it kind of finishes what the flavor profile says on here. Sometimes it just adds to it. It's almost like it's crafted that way, you know. So regular creamer. It has a little corn, you know, a little corn syrup in there. Let's see. Not really a sugar, just kind of a corn syrup solids are sweet. I think. I mean, the corn syrup is sweet. The solids, I don't see why they wouldn't be, you know, any less. Okay. Yeah, it gives it now a little bit of a lactose to it. So is it putting forth that profile of a coffee cake cinnamon streusel? No. But let's see what this caramel latte does. Now that just might do something. You know, let's just see what it does. I don't put a whole lot in there, so under this teaspoon. My mom would make coffee cake when I was younger. It was one of her things she did a lot of. My mom and dad were big coffee drinkers. Coffee cake was just like a regular thing she did. Now that caramel latte kind of brought forth the coffee cake a little bit more. You get a little lactose in there, a little sweet cinnamon. Cinnamon's not naturally sweet, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it smells good. Let's try it now. It did bring forth a little coffee cake taste. It's not huge, and a little bit of a cinnamon streusel kind of thing. Yeah, it did. That's good. I like it. Before, I mean, it was drinkable without adding creamers to it. So if you don't like adding creamers, it's a good coffee. Yeah, this is good. I like it with the creamers added to it like this. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, I mean it's got a little sweetness. It's got a little cinnamon, a little vanilla. You get a little bit of a caramely kind of thing. You get the roastiness is still there. It's very light now on the back end. That's about it. It's good though. McCafe Cinnamon Streusel Coffee Cake. Naturally and artificially flavored coffee. You wonder, you know, what part of the natural is in here. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Let me know if you've tried that.